Welcome to Bromley Wonders. Sorry about the motorway noise. They put the M6 just there next to this really nice, I think 1859 cemetery, Witton Cemetery. It's a bloody lovely place. And we're having a little wander around. It's been a little while. I didn't actually realise John Cadbury's grave is here somewhere. I'm going to try and look for it. But the place is massive, so the chances of seeing it are slim, because I'm not here to properly look around. But yeah, we'll have a look around. So I think an interesting thing to do today whilst looking around, because there's, you know, almost 200 years worth of bodies here. I think they stopped taking burials from about 2013, but there's still a couple of new ones going on, to be fair. But yeah, we're going to have a look around for some old school names that we should probably bring back to the table, because yeah, we've got some pretty crappy names knocking about lately, and I think they had it down back in the day, but obviously there'll probably be about 20 names then as well, and they're all the same, just like now. But we'll have a look, and obviously have a look at some of the old lovely gravestone designs. Why not? So we've already got some crackers. Henrietta, Bring It Back. Who was the band who oh, Henrietta, we're just three lovely boys. Who did that? The Fratellis. Cool band, weren't they? Wilfred, excellent name. Bring It Back. There's another good one here. Ah, yeah. Samuel Clive. That's a good one too. I like that. We're off to a flying start. 1 million more to go. Get my wife's name out of your... Looks like we've got a tragic little story here. 6-year-old child in 1934. So even just before World War II. So I wonder what the cause was there. But the Thackers. What do you reckon a Thacker is? Let's have a little Google. 3 really nice matching stones here. It looks like they're not related, but this one was added to. Looks like a guy killed in action in World War I. Age 21, no age, oh 31, so probably considered kind of old then. Aren't we a good species? I wonder if any of them animals leave memorials around. I know elephants can remember where their mates died. Let's have a little Google of that.
Oh, I miss you, and how you made me smile when I was sad. Oh, I miss you, and feeling your warm embrace. Oh, I know you're in a better place. Oh, I know I miss you, and the good times that we had. Oh, I miss you.
It's a nice one. We got the family tomb of the Pigott family. We'll find out what a Pigott is. I'm guessing something to do with metals or foundries, but could be wrong. But yeah, we're looking at what year? 1880s. It's a nice one. Apparently somewhere around here there's a memorial bit for about 1,500 re-exhumed bodies that were moved from, oh god, what was it called? I will overdub it because I can't remember. But the one in town where Joseph Priestley used to be. Oh no. Yeah, behind the old Mackies on Dale End. There. Now names like this just make me think, what's the history and who anointed the family as such? Because at Drinkwater, I mean, it's quite obvious about where that name comes from, but how does that become your family dynasty, basically? Like, was they really good at drinking water? Did the family drown? What? It is beautiful, an absolute beacon in the area, because we're at the top of a rather big hill, to be honest. Because if you look down here, to the southeast, I believe, we have Birmingham City Centre, and yeah, you can see this from pretty much anywhere. This spire, anyway, sticks out. Because yeah, run up there it is. The city! Oh, the city! Yeah. Yeah, lovely bit of land this. Oh, looks like we've had a tree come down, Storm Dara. Done the right number on the area. I did actually had a walk round here not too long ago, and there was some big old trees on that side that had come down as well, and they're old trees, so massive shame. It's landed on its strong hand, which is good. How crazy. It's a big boy to split. Which ones do you trust? Are we ever safe from these wooden creeps? Don't know. Oh, is there any compensation for this, or is it an act of God in a kind of ironic way? Oh, there's some hazard tape just here, so we'll stay this side of the hazard tape and I'm sure we'll be okay. It looks like generally all the stones got away smash free, which is great news. There you go, that one completely uprooted. And that was that. It's gonna happen. Sounds a bit different. John Tizard. And Susan Tizard. What's a Tizard then? Let's have a little look, but I'm expecting... No, can't even guess at that one. Something about Cornwall pops up in my head. That's what I'm envisioning, but I have no idea why that is. We've got a very strong name over here. Gladys Gwendoline Swan. Bless you. Now, when I think of the 1930s, I don't actually think of a Felix knocking around. It seems quite modern. But that's cool, that's nice, and it's not often you actually see a rest in peace on a gravestone, is it? Apart from in Asda. This one's a bit different. I mean, Walter wedged the ledge over there. But Pemmy, that is new. Pemmy Smith, a bit different. We've got Beatrice Bacchiocchi. Now, my uneducated mind would say that's something Italian. And she died here in 1949, so what do you reckon the story is? Why did they come here, or did they move here because of the war? Restaurants? Work? We'll try and find out. Fairly rare name in my experience, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. And we've got another one over here, Vincas Tamasauskas. Died in 1973, born in 1904. Well, we'll have a little Google of that. We'll see. Any guesses what language that is? All seems very Latin. Oh, Lithuanian. This is brilliant. And I think it would take years and years and years to actually see everything there is to see in this place. There's been a lot of land cleared as well. In the recent past, I mean, there used to be two more of those chapels. I think a Catholic one and a non-conformist one. And there's another Jewish cemetery all the way at the end, and then you cross the roundabout and there's another one. So massive, massive bit of land dedicated to our glorious dead. What an area. And I'm sure wherever you are, unless you're in a tiny, tiny village, around the city centre, you'll have a local massive, massive graveyard. Remembrance garden, whatever you want to call it. And I think you should go walk around it, entertain yourselves with the past. It's what this is all about. These stones were put here in order for people to remember these people, and I don't think it's a personal thing, like these are only here for their family, only there for their family. It's for everyone to see. So their story lives on. A pretty important thing to remember is, I know we seal the old graves from, you know, the 1800s, the early 1900s, and they're all really old looking and really battered. I mean, these aren't particularly great examples, but we've obviously seen some on the walk so far. What you have to remember is they were all lovely and new, just like these newer 2013 models. When they were new, they were white marble, just like everything else, most likely. I mean, if you look at this one, this is it's a 1976, I imagine, when this one's put in for when William died. See, Catherine's a lot earlier, but this is white marble quite clearly, so's the book, but it's all going as grey as the old ones. The passage of time is turning them into like ancient little relics, which is hard to remember when you're looking at things from 1850. Yeah, to think that it was all pretty popping, nice new, like you see in the this side. These are all fairly recent. Good, isn't it? Good. And another fact, I only found this out this morning, whilst I was actually trying to read up on whether the surrounding wall of this place is one of the biggest walls in Birmingham. It's 2.5 metres tall and goes probably 2 to 3 miles, I reckon, of just constant wall. It's got to be one of the longest uninterrupted walls, maybe some of the sections. There's only like 4 gates into the place. So that's what I was trying to find out. But anyway, another fact whilst I was trying to find that out was when this was almost at its peak operation, 20 burials a day. Which is quite a lot. So that, I'm going to let this come to a natural end because I want to do a big square walk anyway and not go back on myself yet. But today was not the day that we find John Cadbury's grave of Cadbury chocolate fame, you know, that guy. So I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to force the situation. I'm not going to Google where the plot is. I know it's here somewhere. And one day, if we carry on with this little wander around graveyard series, which I think will be quite nice to do, one day we will come across John Cadbury. And that day will be the day that I'll start making a decent Birmingham history video on the Cadbury factory and the Bourneville area. So yeah, future prospects.